Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman. Yeah.
Yeah, that skips into there. The other way. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
And now Jorge Barrosa. Man at second.
Ball, no. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge.
3-1.
And that's ball 3. The pitch. It's hard. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. 1-0. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Frank Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Wouldn't chase that time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now James Wood. Next offering is foul back. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the center fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. And a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And on the mound now, Cy Young, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Bottom of the first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Try to bunt his way on, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's that one deep left field and forget. A solo shot. His 18th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's the swing and a miss.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw over to Thomas. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bryson Stott.
And Boog, you and I were talking about it before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
There's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out and a runner at second.
No, that's the ball.
Missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Kicks and deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one popped up. The infield fly rule call.
That is good. The right field.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one finds the zone. And the count is 2-2. And the righty deals. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Mark McGwire. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Outside, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now a chance for Nick Allen. Swinging around off the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And now up for Washington, Cy Young. And a 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure been a sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Jackie Robinson digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets under and pops it up. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Elias Diaz. The line and the pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so, anything but fun to play for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This is Bryson Stott. Eddie Diaz. In the air, left field. Wood makes the play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
Zach Wheeler stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. Now a 95 to finish it off. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. To the right. Robinson. They get the force. Out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa. The wind of the pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-1.
Job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Next to hit for the Nats, Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One ball. Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball to the right side.
Out.
Harper takes it to the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
and swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Luis Gonzalez digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Mark McGuire. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos sizing this one up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter, or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over and have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's down and in.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And missed. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Right side, Thomas. He handles it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at...
Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Hebert Ruiz. The line to kick the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Up now for Washington, Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington, and the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 8.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, Allen. And Castellanos is out.
Now catcher. Diaz.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Elias Diaz.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a group. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. To the batter now, Jackie Robinson. The pitch. And it skips in the dirt. Popped up. Stop. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now the right fielder, Jorge Barosa.
And now up for Washington, Jorge Barosa. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. One out, runner at second. Next to hit for the Nats, Frank Thomas. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Barosa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position of 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Activity in the bullpen. Bert Blyleven getting ready to go. Sanchez warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ground ball up the middle. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one left for Washington, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Top of the zone for a called strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
I really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Zach Wheeler. One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Gonzalez makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Bert Blyleven.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Luis Gonzalez digging in for the Nationals. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers.
Ball. Full count.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Up now for Washington, Mark McGuire. His righty-lefty splits there. And downstairs, movement in the bullpen. Luis Frias appears to be getting loose. Pitch. And there's a foul ball. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it fouled for the K.
No, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended stint, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Hebert Ruiz. And 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with one gone. Nick Allen digs in now. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, one out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The 1-1. Gonzalez, the lead runner at second. Ruiz at first, 2 out of the inning. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3, the Phillies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The 1-1. On the ground right side. Thomas steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 3. Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now, Eddie Matthews. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one ripped. Back there. Back gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let the ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ken Griffey Jr. stands in for the Phillies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swings through that one for strike two. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Tanner Rainey preparing to come on if needed. Wise also getting ready. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one almost got him. That's down and in. Nick Castellanos getting on deck circle. In the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. That one hooked foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one missed.
Full count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Matthews drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Barrosa. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now for Washington, Frank Thomas. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, 2-1. Barrosa leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Barrosa dives back in safely. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Pitching change here, Tanner Rainey.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient.
Well, 1-run game. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Close, but call the ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Our plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series, and we're starting over. It's 3-3, so the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
That's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair. And it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
That misses. And the count's even at 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up because you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two outs. This to center field. Gonzalez makes the grab. That is the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Christopher Sanchez.
Now bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Up the middle. In plenty of time. The first leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up down for Washington, Mark McGwire. Counts to 3rd, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Pitch. And a count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. That missed by 1. And it's 3-2. Brandon Marsh up next. Is huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. That's long gone. His 19th home run of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 4-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big. Hit that ball really hard. Now
Jackie Wise on the pitch here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. Backed off the plate that time. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Wouldn't chase that time. Ken Griffey Jr. next to bat for Philadelphia. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Dives and he can't hang on. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the brook pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Wise checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And they count 1 and 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right side, hard hit. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab. Nick Allen digging in for the Nationals. And a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now the lefty. High fly ball out to left field. Marsh under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Nationals down to their final strike. And another ball. Next offering is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder. Going with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.